Right, welcome back everybody. It's Cape Rugby TV. Great to have you with us. Right, lots of games on the cards. Of course, UCT are back in track now. Jerome, are you getting a feeling that universities are making a bit of a move, UCT and Marties? Of course, we've already started seeing some moves on a log there.
Yeah, I think the team that's far behind is Marties, but they've been catching up. I think they won't be too happy about the past weekend because UWC didn't play. The Marties obviously want to play, so they didn't play.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Marties are catching up. UCT is struggling a bit now.
Yeah, any idea why? I mean, they came out into Super League A at the beginning of the year, all guns blazing. Maybe because they had a lot of momentum from the past, and the other teams were still.
I think the season is becoming too long for the students, and maybe they don't change their squad too much because the guys come off a Varsity Cup. It's a long season, starting last year, preparing for the pre-season, and still playing rugby now. It's a bit too long for them, I think.
Well, I don't know. Marties doesn't seem to agree with that.
Well, Marties haven't played a lot of rugby.
All right, folks, let's take a look now at the first half between Hamilton's and UCT. Right, welcome back everybody. Right, Jerome, so first half highlights there. Hamilton's, well, they certainly look like they've got the momentum, yeah.
Yeah, Hamilton's definitely dominating the first half there. You can see scoring 2 tries. Um, UCT, obviously, when they got an opportunity, they took their points. I just think, yeah, just saw that last sort of, I think it was a try of UCT. I think if there was a TMO, maybe it would have been a try, but if there was a TMO, it would have been 5 minutes for the game stop to watch the game. But I think, because I think, as you can see now, yeah, I think he dot the ball inside the ref say it was over the dead ball line. But yeah, so 2 tries to no. Only one penalty for UCT, but you can see Hamiltons were totally in control of that first half.
Yeah, for Hamiltons, they now have played 12 games so far. They're sitting at number 3 on the log. Their next 2 games is going to be Hamlets and Marties. They're probably feeling at the moment that they are safe in the top 6.
Yeah, I think they're pretty much safe. They can be, I think, only 4th or 3rd. I think that's where they can end.
Right. So, what again? If we look, let's just take a look at the results from Super League A. Of course, NTK this past weekend with a 1-point win over Kales River, 44 points to 33, and then Unimil 21-7 over False Bay, and Hamilton's 34-25 over UCT. But we will take a look at the second half there in a second. Jerome, for UCT now, what will they, as the students, then be doing to try and make sure that they get into the top 6? Because I think a lot of people were thinking, well, UCT, Marties, these guys are guaranteed. But at the moment, UCT are going to have to work as hard as everybody else to get into the top 6.
Yeah, look, they still have tough game. They still have to play Turbel. Then they have to play Tygerberg, and they still have to play. So Tygerberg, NNK, maybe they think they can get points out of that game. Turbel is going to be a tough one. So they can easily get 10, 11, 12 points out of the 3 games.
Yeah. What are the guys thinking now in terms of home ground advantage for Hamilton's? We also know Hamilton's they're going overseas to the Amateur World Cup.
Yeah.
For Hamilton's, they must be feeling that they're ticking all the boxes in terms of making sure they've got the right team spirit. They've just beaten UCT. These are all big games for them, and for Hamilton's as a club, those kind of things add to the spirit of the club.
Yeah, look, it is. I've spoken to Dave Kagan yesterday, and he told me about they taking their team photo, as you're talking about going to France, and there's a good spirit in the club at the moment. They're winning, so they want to keep this winning momentum. And yeah, so I think from where they were and where they are now, they're in a good space.
Yeah. Right, folks. Well, of course, as you know, MChem 24-hour pharmacy is on board with Cape Rugby TV, and of course, you can find MChem on the corner of N1 and Durban Road. It's very easy to find. If you go down the N1, it's on your right-hand side. If you're coming into the city, it's on your left-hand side. Of course, at MChem, they've got pretty much everything that you need. There's multiple zones at the pharmacy. Upstairs is, of course, the supplement zone. There's a spa. There's a restaurant, a coffee shop. It really is everything that you need. Of course, a travel clinic as well. In fact, there you see MChem 24-hour pharmacy behind me right now. So when you're driving around, just look for that big sign over there. There you can see it, that sign. It's all bright at night. You can see the sign is actually lit up. Of course, downstairs is the dispensaries, orthopedic and surgical zone, and of course the health zone. And everything that you need, of course, is one of the main things. One of the big things that we love about MChem is the fact that there's 24-hour assistance. There's always a nursing sister on duty, a qualified nursing sister to help you. And, of course, when you get to MChem 24-hour pharmacy, somebody's always there to help you. They really make you feel welcome. Mr. Malach and his team, they really care about their customers. And when you ask them about finding a product, if they don't have a product for you, then, of course, they'll make an effort to find it for you. And then they call you and tell you, look, we've managed to find your product. Of course, the prices are best, and we know that their quality is always the best because they aim for the best brands. Folks, we'll take a break. We'll be back in a sec. Don't go away.